Coming up today, we're chatting with Charlotte and Marigold from Her Productions.
Because so many conversations with female friends happen in a bathroom.
I'll tell you how to win a new DSLR camera thanks to Camera House. And Dan will tell us about a tribute that Grant Walmsley penned for the late and great Paul Wassine. Produced on Awabakal and Warramai land, this is The Good Stuff, powered by BYD on Newcastle Live.
This is
Good
stuff.
We've teamed up with Camera House to give you the chance to win a brand new DSLR camera. In a competition we're calling Expose Newcastle, we want to see your photos that capture the essence of Newey. All you need to do is post a photo of Newcastle to your Instagram, tagging Newcastle Live and hashtagging Camera House and Expose Newcastle. To find out more, head on over to newcastlelive.com.au.
Good.
Local theatre company Her Productions are about to kick off their season of Low-Level Panic. The play takes place in a sharehouse bathroom with 3 complex femme leads lending a small snapshot into their lives. Today we're joined by Charlotte and Marigold to talk about the show. I'd like to start off by asking about Her Productions. Can you tell us a little bit about how it came about and what happens behind the scenes there?
Yeah, well, in 2021, Charlotte and I kind of regrouped and discussed how much we are in love with theatre and want to put more stuff on here in Newcastle. And I had a play at that time that I really wanted to do. I was just like really passionate about this play. It was Uncle Vanya.
Yeah.
And Charlotte was ready to go with producing some kind of theatre company that was based in Newcastle, because she's been
Artistic director of ones in the past,
Yeah.
and that kind of fizzled out. People moved away, and it's something that I'm really passionate about is producing theatre and producing professional theatre. So like trying our hat at possibly creating something like that here in Newcastle was like definitely a driving force. And it often starts like something like that. A company often starts with like, I want to put this play on. How are we going to produce it? I guess we have to have a company or a name that it's going under. So, yeah. And then we're at a cafe and we're like, what do we call ourselves? We're like, Her, I guess?
Yeah.
Kind of?
It came about kind of as a bit of a frustration with just like wanting to see more female stories
Yeah.
in Newcastle. And it just felt right. It felt right.
So, Low-Level Panic kicks off at the end of this month. It's very exciting. I can't wait for this show to start. What was behind choosing this show in particular?
So when we first started the company, it was Marigold bringing Uncle Vanya, and then we kind of had the idea, because there's 2 of us, that we would choose a show each year.
Yeah.
So this one has always been one that I've wanted to do. I think I saw it when it was like 2016, so I think I was like 21, and I just fell in love with it. I just thought it's such a poignant script, describing and picturing like the female experience in a very certain aspect, but I felt like I hadn't ever been seen as much as I had been when I watched this play. So this was like my top pick, I think, for this year. Yeah.
And when Charlotte gave me the script, on a first read, I just read it as a story, and yeah, I was really blown away with just how clever the dialogue was written. Like it just flowed, but it was just this sort of everyday banter conversation that you have in the bathroom with your flatmates.
Yeah,
so
wow.
There's like, it's in their bathroom, so it's extremely private and extremely like that. There's no barriers. They're not wearing any masks when you go out onto the street, you know. So the way it was written, I just thought was brilliant. And there are these surreal aspects as well that are just like very intriguing, they just really draw you in to just like this world where I just thought it was magic.
Yeah. You've explained it really well, and I think that kind of, as you were saying before, you know, those stories aren't really being captured, and I've never seen anything like that in theatre before. So that's really intriguing to me because I think there's such power in moments like that. So without giving too much away, can you tell us what kind of themes that we can expect?
So the audience will enter into the bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's occupied as they enter into the space. And it basically takes, the play runs over the weekend for these three women in the house. And I guess the themes, like the main themes, I think that the writer was kind of exploring is the impact of pornography on the female existence and like the male gaze, and how different women respond to that kind of, those kind of ideas that are in our society. So there are some pretty heavy themes within the play. So there's definitely a content warning for sexual assault and kind of body image stuff and things like that. But I think it's dealt with in a really kind of nuanced way as well. So yeah, try not to give too much away. But it's about Jo, who I'm playing, and Marigold's playing Mary, and they're like the two kind of friends that really know each other really, really well. And then Cecilia's kind of like the third housemate that kind of creates some conflict as well. Do you have anything to add?
That sums it up really well. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've created a whole bathroom.
Yeah,
basically,
right.
with like a working bath. I'm going to be in the bath,
A
which is going to
working
be
bath?
Yeah.
Wow.
Working?
Well, it's going to have water in it, so you know, technically it holds water. There's no holes in the tub. There's
a plug.
There's a plug.
Working.
Yeah, working bath. But yeah, we've created this amazing, we've kind of slowly built it up over our rehearsal process, and at the moment it really feels like we're in this private bathroom space, which I love that it's set in that setting, because so many conversations with female friends happen in a bathroom, whether you're getting ready, whether it's the morning, whether like you're out somewhere and you're in a bathroom, and like it feels like that's the space where a lot of walls come down.
Yeah.
So I just love that that's the chosen space, and it never leaves the bathroom. Like every scene happens in the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds really empowering, and I feel like it's going to be something that you go and watch and feel replenished after.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, and I think it'll be something that creates conversation. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
That's brilliant. And it's happening at Catapult Dance,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And where can we get tickets?
Trybooking.com.
Trybooking.
Just look up Low Level Panic at trybooking.com, and that's the top one that you'll see.
Amazing. Well, it's been so awesome to get to chat with you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much. It's been so lovely.
This is where it
Sounds good.
good stuff.
Last week, Grant Walmsley called me to see if Newcastle Live would be interested in publishing a tribute that he'd penned for his friend Paul Wuzine. The passing of the much-loved musician has left a gigantic hole in the hearts of people who played with him and loved him. Grant's tribute is both personal and insightful, shining the light on the pair's friendship and the love they had for each other. You can read it in full by visiting newcastlelive.com.au.
After Dark. Every Tuesday evening, we rip open the cover of the sealed section and delve deep. But fair warning, this is adults only. It's After Dark with Louise Wilkinson from 5 p.m. every Tuesday night.
Newcastle Live. Newcastle Live.
That's it for the good stuff today. I'd love to say a big thank you to Charlotte and Marigold from Her Productions. Be sure to get along and support this show. It truly is incredible. We got to see a little sneak peek of it last night, and we highly recommend it to everyone. Thanks heaps for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow from 4 p.m. for more of the good stuff.